Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the DFL podcast. My name is Justin. This is
Keith.
And we are coming to you from the Venture Project in downtown Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Now, you might be asking yourself, because you didn't watch episode 1 and we hate you for that, what does the DFL podcast mean? What does DFL stand for? It's great. It's a great question. Really, you should just be reading the bio, but I'm going to fill you in. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Today in particular, we're going to talk about masks and the
beer bug.
The beer bug, because we don't want to say the words out loud because we'll get canceled.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about stuff like that. We're going to say some words at some points that you don't want to hear, that you're not comfortable with, some bad words and some opinions that you might not agree with. And that's okay. We can still be friends. But our rule here at the DFL podcast is if you don't like what we're talking about, Keith, what's the rule?
Don't fucking listen.
Don't fucking listen. DFL. Welcome to episode 2 of the DFL podcast. Keith, in episode 1 of our podcast, I cut this out, but we got a little bit into the weeds, into the beer bug and the masks and all that kind of stuff. And I believe you said that you don't believe that masks are necessary, or they don't work, or that people that wear masks are stupid. Did you say that out loud?
No, I didn't.
I think that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
And I would never say that, because different people have different comfort levels.
Sure.
And it has a lot to do with education, training, risk, and their personal feelings on how they need to deal with it.
Okay.
But
so clear that up. You didn't say that people that wear masks are stupid.
No, I did not.
Okay.
And I would never do such a thing.
That's good.
But the understanding of how a mask works or doesn't, in the case of face masks that are currently being sold and used, yeah, I got a problem with it.
Well, why? What is the issue that you're seeing with the face mask? Is it because some of them have fun designs on them and you don't like people having fun?
No, there's that one guy who had teeth and everything. He kept getting heckled for not wearing a mask.
Have you seen the guys that have the masks that look like it's pulled down over their nose?
Yeah, that's
what. That's
what.
Pissy about it.
Yeah,
that's good.
That is outstanding. Stuff. I love that.
That's good content.
Bunch of busybodies not minding their own business.
Karens,
and what's the other one? What's a guy?
I think it's like I think it's Keith.
No, it's not Keith. All right. Anyway, so the mask thing. The only thing a mask does is catch the chunks coming out of your head. And that's the big chunks. In order to properly filter, the beer bug is airborne. So particulate matter from sneezes, coughs, things like that is what's floating around. So if you're
like when you're outside and you sneeze and you see that little cloud of stuff, that's what the mask is.
That is a good
designed to protect.
Right.
Okay.
But the viruses go through that. They're in particulate matter, but the virus size, and we're going to get the virus size here in a little bit. But my issue with the face mask and the false sense of security that is giving people is that your eyes aren't protected. And I'm not talking about clear visors so everybody can see your face.
Yeah, no, people do wear clear visors.
They do.
Is that a better form?
No, they're useless.
Okay.
In this application. So
the beer bug can get around that.
So from an infectious diseases, nuclear, biological, and chemical type of exposure, if your mucous membranes aren't covered, and I'm talking a full face mask, like a gas mask, or a scuba thing, or like the firemen wear, that's the only thing that would keep you from becoming infected from airborne material.
So let me ask you this. I have this beautiful beard, right? And it's gorgeous and it's perfect.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with it because it's true. But anyways, I have this glorious, amazing beard.
Yeah. I see.
From what I understand, it doesn't make any sense for me to even wear a mask at that point, because it really doesn't, from what you said, if it doesn't seal around this beard,
right, Facial hair negates any value of a face seal.
So technically, it's almost like I have a medical condition that precludes me from wearing a
Clearly,
mask, right?
yeah,
It's
all
the
of that.
beard. The beard is the medical condition. And
Yeah.
actually, what it is, underlying condition, is I have a butt chin. And that's why the beard started in the first place.
I mean, a cleft chin.
It's a butt chin, so I can blow my nose and wipe my ass at the same time.
Oh,
Like there's a big
just
old
shoots
butt
right through
here.
there.
Yeah, right through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 cheeks on
Yeah,
either
Charlton
side.
Heston had one of those or something. It was
I don't know.
very fashionable.
He
in the
was much
40s
more
then.
attractive than I am, though, so I had to cover it up with this beautiful beard. So facial
These are
hair,
good.
well, of course they're good. I made them.
Yeah.
And so facial hair,
No
dice.
point wearing anything.
No point wearing a mask at all. So
Nope.
we just say people with beards and facial hair shouldn't go into Quick Trips.
No. No, well, if you're going to talk about vendors, be it Quick Trip or others, my opinion is it's private property. If you want to go to that place and they require face masks, you wear a face mask or you don't
But
go.
wait a minute, isn't that a constant violation of your constitutional rights?
On private property. Somebody comes to your door and you tell them you got to have a mask on to be in my house. It's your option. Put up or get out.
Ooh, I just had a great idea
Go ahead.
to get into my house.
Yeah,
Boobies got to be out.
that'll work. Maybe.
Well, he'll just leave otherwise.
Right.
But either way, I wasn't going to see boobies, so might as well shoot my shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that with the wife.
Yeah. Put your load out there and
Yeah.
just
I'm gonna try it. And let's see how it goes.
yeah. We got a place you can sleep if you have to for a
I
couple
might
days.
have. Yeah, I might
Yeah.
need a spot. I'll just crash here at the Venture Project if necessary.
Oh, you could do that.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can't. That's one of the rules.
Oh, yeah, you can't sleep here.
No.
Yeah.
So you got to stay awake and be here.
Well, no, I'll just go
You get a
sleep-
mask
I'll
with
sleep
shows
in-
your eyes being open.
Yeah. There you go.
That'd be effective.
Oh boy.
But is
See,
it-
now I just touched my eye right here. So let
Yeah.
me ask you this.
You're screwed.
You're
You're gonna die.
If I'm walking around at a Walmart, let's say, and I have my mask on,
Mhm.
but I scratch my eye.
You're done. Pink eye,
If it was there,
beer bug,
if the beer bug was there, I just put it into my eyeball. right?
H1N1,
All of it.
all of it.
Let me ask you this. How did we get this far and not as a society and not completely be wiped out then? If we're so susceptible and vulnerable to all these diseases that at this point we have to wear a mask just to protect ourselves. So how do we get to this point? How are we still alive?
That's
How are we still a species?
all pushed by an agenda. Somebody's agenda.
Which parts are pushed by the agenda?
Wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask. So what do you think the agenda, like in your opinion, what's the agenda? I mean, it just seems like,
Control.
well, but for what? For
Get,
what? What's
get
the,
people used to following instructions.
we've been following instructions
Well, I haven't.
for a long time. Yeah, well, that's I'm aware of. Yeah, to be honest with you, I can't even. I don't follow instructions either. But I'm
At least
just saying,
not very
like,
well.
As a yeah, it's just pure stupidity that stops me from following them. I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's not for lack of effort. But as a society, we have rules, right? I mean, we've had rules for a long time. That's just how
That's-
we function,
That's part of society.
right?
Part of being, what is that? A developed species.
But right, like I can't go speeding down the street.
You can't.
Yeah, I can, but there's gonna be consequences.
It's frowned
Right.
on. It's
Yeah.
the consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
but
get fined.
that's a form of control, isn't it?
If you can afford it, no.
Well, either way,
You just
still-
pay it. It's a cash settled infraction.
Sure, but there's still a control factor in there.
Yeah, it's frowned on.
I mean, like I said,
It's
I was
generally not acceptable.
right. So you
It's
think
a
this is
guideline.
this is a level up from that?
They're trying.
What is the end game? Why are they trying to do? I'm trying. I
Well,
want,
look at the medical passports. They're trying to squelch your freedom of movement. If you got a constitution handy, you'll know which one that is.
Mhm.
Okay. Your freedom of movement with a vaccine passport. Canada's already doing it. Europe's doing it. They're trying to make it, well, they've already made it so that if you want to go on the private airline,
Yeah.
you have to prove that you've had a vaccine.
So wouldn't a private airline make some good money off of people that don't want to get the vaccine?
Well, I'm sure it's coming.
Okay. Well, that's a good idea. In case you're an entrepreneur, I might have some money to invest in a private airline that's going to be not
Airlines are a loser.
no, not good money.
Hmm.
That's a whole different podcast. I don't have any
Charter
money.
service.
I don't have any money, so I can't do a podcast on how to make money.
What do you mean? We're getting rich sitting here
We're
doing
so
this.
rich right now. Yeah, we're
We're already wealthy people. We just lack money.
Yes, wealthy in spirit
And knowledge.
and knowledge. Yes, but not in
Monetary.
currency. No currency.
No.
Yeah, we're actually in the hole by quite a bit on this podcast so far.
Think of it as an investment.
Sure.
Sorry about the wiggle there. We weren't getting enough, Justin.
I disagree. I think we've got plenty of me, but it is what it is.
Well, there's a lot of me. There's more of me than there is of you.
No, look at these pipes, man.
Yeah, mine's broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, just handle it. Go get them.
Okay, so you think that there's some kind of end-all agenda?
I think there is
plan in place where wearing a mask is going to make us, because people in Japan have been wearing masks for a long time, right?
And
don't
China.
Japanese and Chinese folks wear masks there a lot,
and they have an air pollution issue.
So that's why they do it.
And I don't think most of them can. I mean, you don't see too many Japanese people with facial hair. There are some Chinese with some facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
So on the whole Asian facial hair thing, I don't think it's as much of an issue as it is for European type people.
So just so you know, we are not saying that no Asian people have.
They don't have a lot. They have
hair.
some.
Because there's going to be a person that sends us a picture or something of his face and saying, "Hey,
right,
I'm from China. Here's my facial hair."
Right. Well, then you get into all the different genetics on how different combinations of genetics have all come together, which is a rabbit hole we don't want to go into.
That's a sleepy place for Justin.
Yeah,
that's where Justin's going to take a nice long nap while you just.
But by and large, I'm not going to talk about it. Oh no, get the whole shop. No, excuse me.
Okay, so what is in your opinion, what is the end game?
I don't know exactly.
But you have to have a thought on it, right? Like you can't go into this with such veracity and not have an idea of what you think the end game is. Just saying control isn't enough. I mean, the government's been trying to control us.
I can simplify
as a
this
population for a long time.
I think doing away with the Constitution is the end game. I don't give a shit about anywhere else on earth. I think getting rid of muting, not muting. What do you call it? Just making the Constitution void.
Moot. Okay.
Not even moot, just void. Just make it have no balls at all. I think that's part of one part of the end game. And I'm just going to go with that.
Okay.
Because you look at what the UN has suggested, and we're going down that path right now, disarming the world. Just happens to be we're in America and we're not disarmed yet. But that's on the agenda. And actually, the supreme leader of our current supreme leader of the country says that he's going to write laws that vacate any possibility of the Constitution being effective. So far as Second Amendment. That's happening today.
So
I haven't seen the news yet today. April 8th.
So let me ask you this then. Okay. So did the beer bug happen because this plan was in place, or did this plan get put in place because it was a convenient scenario?
It was convenient because it didn't happen with H1N1. It didn't happen with MERS. It didn't happen with the collection of other ones that have happened, or the other beer viruses that have happened.
You legitimately
since 2013.
believe that the beer virus is a real virus that happened?
Oh, absolutely. I got it.
You had it.
I had it. My wife had it. My dad had it and died. My mom got it. Not as bad.
So you have a family member that died from the beer bug.
At least that's what they said. He had other issues.
But
that just finished him off.
But that took care of it.
Right. And me and the wife have been working it.
Do you think if he would have caught the flu, he would have had the same outcome?
Probably.
Okay. Do you think the beer bug and the flu are the same thing? Or close to the same thing, or a mutation of one?
They're viruses. Yes.
So it's just a virus.
Different virus.
Okay.
Different set of symptoms.
I want to talk a little bit about something. When I knew we were going to do this podcast today, I thought about some things that drive me a little bit nuts about everything that's going on here. And maybe you can confirm my upsetness. That's not a word.
Disturbance.
Disturbed. I don't know. Whatever. But when I see somebody
disenchanted,
I don't know. That sounds like a Disney movie. When I see somebody driving their car by themselves,
with their mask on,
with a mask on,
I don't
understand what What? Why? What do you do? What are you doing?
I
I'm
don't-
not mad at you. I mean, you do whatever makes you feel comfortable. But just, do you think that person could give me a legitimate reason why?
Okay, let's venture back to the Constitution. They're in their vehicle,
Yeah.
doing their thing.
Yeah.
They're moving to and from at free,
Yep.
wearing whatever it is they want
Yeah.
because of their religious belief, their medical belief, their physical belief.
Yep.
I would walk away from that and leave it at that.
Well, I never stop them and ask them why,
Why not?
because I'm not a dickhead. It's just, but
But
this is the thing that I wonder.
The
like, what's up?
feelings that you have when you see that cause you to want to give them a response. Like, why are you doing that? What makes you think you need your mask in your car? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
your juices
And
flowing.
if you're a mask in your car person and you're watching or listening to this podcast right now, could you please give me just a legitimate reason? I'm not mad at you. I don't think you're dumb. I just don't understand. I don't get it. You're by yourself in your own car and you have a mask on. Who are you protecting yourself from? You're breathing your own stuff. If you had corona or
Beer bug.
if you had beer bug, you're only just giving it back to yourself at that point, aren't you? If you're wearing a mask by yourself in your car, you're breathing
you're stifling
it out
yourself.
and then breathing it back in again.
Yeah.
Who are you protecting?
Well, and then you're going to take the mask off and throw it in the ashtray or whatever they call it these days, a little thing in the middle of the car.
Yeah. Center console.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not up on those.
Mhm.
Still in the buggies.
Sure.
All right. So you got a mask. It sits there. The sun's hot, 120, 130 degrees. It's sitting there growing and growing and growing. Then you're going to put that thing back on.
You can breathe that all back in again.
You're going to breathe it all in. Then you're going to start blowing particles out of your particle growing petri dish filter and pollute the air of everybody around you. In Walmart, excuse me, the big box stores,
No, we can say Walmart.
the utility. I hate Walmart.
Yeah, but we can still say it.
I don't want to.
You're saying bad things about it.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So the training, this in my when you see somebody like that, I too have feelings and emotions churned up by that. And I look at him and I think, you're just one ignorant motherfucker.
Hmm.
Why would you be wearing that? That is just ignorant.
Yeah.
Because ignorant. Do we know what the definition of ignorant is? Probably ought to look that up and give it in the next
I'll Google it. We keep talking.
next thing.
I'll Google it right now.
Is that folks don't understand because they're poorly trained. Remember me talking about training? Okay. Training is important. And everybody's out here is wearing a mask. My wife made some really nice masks. They look like bra things, and I really like they're nice and soft. But
You
anyway.
want the definition of ignorant quick before you finish?
Yeah, let her
Okay.
rip.
Ignorant is lacking knowledge or awareness in general, uneducated or unsophisticated. Want me to
Okay.
use it in a sentence?
And go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Give a thesaurus as well.
He was told constantly that he was ignorant and stupid.
Stupid's different.
Well, apparently, well, no, I mean, yeah, but ignorant still
Stupid
being
and
used in
dumb
there.
for us is more colloquialism that relates to you're just an ass clown.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ignorant to me, my thing is you don't know, you don't know. And if you don't know, you don't know, you're fucking dangerous.
Well, yeah. Okay. So yeah,
That's
so
it.
That's
simple.
You watch too much news is the same thing. As
I don't
being
watch any
ignorant.
news
Well, I'm
anymore.
saying like the same thing as being ignorant as you
It
watch. The news
just
too
makes me
much.
nuts.
It's predictive programming.
Well,
You're going to get in a rabbit hole for me here pretty soon.
but go ahead. I got
That's
I
that.
got a bunch on that
That
one.
is predictive programming. If
Yeah.
I've ever seen it,
Well,
that
absolutely.
is
propaganda.
propaganda programming. You know what? When this first thing started, what did they say?
Of the podcast.
14 days. No, of the whole beer bug.
Yeah.
14 days to stop flatten the curve. Right.
Yeah.
Just needed 14 days.
Yeah.
All we got to do is everybody get in on this for 14 days.
Yeah.
How many days has it been?
I don't know. 1,000
over a year, right?
Yeah. It's been
Over a year later.
400 days
Yeah.
plus.
And the curve's flattened, right? I mean, it happened.
I started becoming
Cases are down.
prepared in the end of November.
For the beer bug.
Yeah.
You saw it kind of coming.
Yeah.
Sure.
I had all my squishy hand sanitizer stuff and all that before it ever hit.
Oh, okay.
because I was prepared, not a
You
prepper.
should have sold it.
No, I don't, just wrong mentality. It's like trying to get me to sell my toilet paper.
I don't want to buy your toilet paper.
Well, I'm not offering it to you.
Good. I don't want it.
Fine.
I'll get my own toilet paper.
You just get it used.
Yeah. And I would also get 2-ply. And I'm sure you're like, like a poor that gets like
No,
1-ply.
no, I don't like the light stuff. I get breakthrough using this thing.
Oh,
It's got to be good. It's got to be tough.
Put those right up in.
Oh, geez.
you
Yeah,
don't
it's
want
just
that. You need that
unpleasant.
Stop.
You gotta go. Yeah.
You're wiping your little.
Woohoo! No,
All right, Keith. So you seem to know everything
no,
about masks.
no, I don't. I
What's-
am trained.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. What's better? What should we be doing? We shouldn't be wearing the pull-up gator things. We shouldn't be wearing anything but an N95 mask. What are we supposed to do? What's that guy in his car supposed to do? We'll take his damn mask off. Just stop it. But other
He
than
should
that,
go somewhere and just stop the pain.
Just stop. Oh, that's terrible. That's
He should just
the views expressed by Keith are of Keith alone and not necessarily by both members of the DFL podcast.
or of this
Just wanna make sure
station
you see
or
that.
network.
Yeah, or of the Venture Project,
Yeah,
or of Oshkosh, or anybody else but Keith.
I could give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
care.
So what do we do?
It's an
So
opinion. And
what-
there's-
What's better?
Well, if you want to seriously, all right, number one, we're human animals. We're animals.
You're
Period.
damn right I am.
We're refined animals because we have all these different things that we do to make our lives better, you would think, with help of our government.
Thank God for the government too, by the way.
Oh, no.
They're here just to help us.
Sure.
As long as we just put our trust in them,
No.
everything's gonna be fine.
No.
They know what they're doing. Here to help. I don't
Time's
actually
on
agree
their
with that.
side.
I
No,
was
they are
being
not.
facetious.
Clearly not here to help.
Okay, sorry, I got you off course there. a
No,
little
that
bit,
was
but-
good. That was
yeah.
good.
Okay, so
It's
what's
pertinent.
better? What's better than the masks that I've been wearing? Because I wear the gator thing, and I wear one sometimes that just goes over this part, just because I don't want to wreck my beard. It's really nice. It's a very nice beard. I don't know if I've talked about that yet, but it's a nice beard.
I'm happy that you're happy with it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So let's not say better. Let's say more effective.
Okay.
If anybody really cares about a more effective mask or a more effective way of protecting themselves from all things organic, okay, you would need essentially a gas mask, a
Okay.
full face covering, head covering, a Tyvek suit all put on with duct tape all around your things, double rubber gloves, boots, duct taped, and that's going to suck. I think the Army calls it MOP level something or other, which is a nuclear, biological, and chemical warfare
like a hazmat suit.
level of readiness. Correct.
Okay.
So like a hazmat suit.
You're a prepper. You probably have that in your house.
I am not a prepper. I don't have that in my house.
It's a different podcast. It's
Whatever.
fine.
I am prepared.
Perfect.
All right. So what's a virus? Number one, everybody's going to get it. Period. The speed at which we all get it can be slowed down different ways, but you're all going to get it.
I didn't get it. I haven't had it yet.
You're going to.
You think I'm gonna get it?
Yeah, I know you
I
are.
don't think I'm gonna get it.
Everybody's going to
I
get
don't
it.
think I'm gonna get it.
It's like the folks
Listen,
out there.
I'm
that-
gonna tell you one thing. I'm sorry I'm interrupting, but I'm
No,
gonna tell
go
you
ahead.
why I'm not gonna get
I'm
it.
used to it.
Okay. I'm gonna explain to you why I'm not gonna get it. And this
I-
is gonna make sense to you when I'm done with it.
Sure.
Okay.
Let her rip.
I have 3 children, all under the ages of 10.
You're going to get it from them.
I have had every single thing known to man at this point, as far as diseases go.
And all
They're little fucking petri dishes of
Yeah.
disease. They just bring it all in and just shove it up your nose. It's terrible. I've had all of it. I think I have superhuman immunity at this point. Like, I don't think I can ever get anything else.
That is the key to this. That is the absolute key to this is human immunity from exposure.
I already have it, though.
From the little kids.
Like, I shouldn't
Right.
even say this out loud because people are going to be coming after my blood.
Or mine, because I've had it.
Oh, yeah. But you can get it again, right?
Everybody can get it again. You can get the flu again, right?
Yeah, I don't take the flu vaccine either.
I wouldn't. I'm never taking a flu vaccine again. Never taking a flu vaccine again. I used to take it all the time.
Hmm.
No, that's over. No
All right.
more vaccines
We're-
for me.
we're getting
Keith
off on
is
a tangent.
non-vaxxer.
We'll get to the vaccine after this.
Oh,
but
I got statistics for
let's
that.
statistics. Let's talk a little bit more
Statistics.
about what would be a better thing to wear. So you're saying just a full Tyvek suit, everything covered.
Yeah,
That's the only way you're going to avoid it.
that's correct.
And so when we flatten the curve, We just slowed it down.
You're delaying it.
So you stay inside and you hide or whatever. You're just delaying the inevitable. It's
screwed.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Did you think it did any good to slow things down first? Like, I think it maybe
apparently it hasn't. Look
helped
at
the
what
hospitals, like not be overrun.
Look what Norway did. Look what Sweden did. They left everything open to running like normal. The only thing that they could attribute that to is the cold therapy between saunas and jumping in the snow.
Sorry, I gotta stop.
No, that's a whole
Can you
nother
say
rabbit.
sauna again?
Sauna.
Sauna.
Yeah, where you been?
Is that your French Canadian coming out?
Oh, geez, eh?
It's sauna.
That's not it.
Sauna.
Oh, let me go get my toque.
Sauna.
Sauna.
That's not right. I don't like it.
Get over it.
For the rest
Then
of your
don't
days,
go to
you
the
have
UP,
to stop.
eh?
We can't talk about saunas again.
Saunas.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'm not a fan.
You probably sauna wrong.
What?
You probably do it wrong.
What do you mean?
Take a sauna.
I don't do that at all because it's not a thing. Because that word that you're saying is not an actual thing. It doesn't translate into a real physical.
Look it
thing.
up in your
It's
thesaurus.
a sauna. It's a sauna, and my thesaurus is going to tell me.
It's going to tell you how
It's
to
going to tell
pronounce
me
your
to pronounce
diction.
it better than the way you're pronouncing it.
Wrong answer.
No, this is not French Canada. Okay.
No, it's not. It's
You hoser.
Wisconsin.
Anyway,
Anyway,
it's sauna. And how am I not saunaing right? How are you supposed to sauna?
I don't know. I said you probably aren't. So give me
No.
the details on how you do
You
it.
sit in it.
Okay.
And
Got your little leafy things you beat yourself with?
what?
See, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. No.
You're
No.
untrained.
No. I'm not.
Listen, poorly trained.
I'm not going to take that kind of ridicule and
Yeah, you are.
disrespect for somebody that can't even respond, like
You're gonna
say
sit
the
there
word correctly.
and you're going to take it and you're going to like it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No. I can leave anytime I want to.
Go.
I'm
You don't like what you hear. You don't like what it. Don't fucking listen.
A little taste of our own medicine there.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into part 1 of our 2-part Beer Bug episode. We had so much content, so much good conversation that we had to separate it into 2 separate parts. So stay tuned. The next part will drop in a week. Thank you for watching or listening to the DFL podcast.